My name is Amanda. My dilemma is that my partner eats meat, and that is absolutely fine, but I don't. And he didn't eat meat because his previous partner was vegetarian. And I would never ask him to go to change his diet or anything for me, but am I wrong to be bothered that he didn't eat meat for her? What do you think? Any advice would be appreciated. Thank you very much.
Oh, Amanda. Yeah, I think the short answer is yeah. You can eat what he wants. That's the short answer. And I think that if he ate meat with his previous partner, it wouldn't bother you at all. So I think the issue here is nothing to do with the meat eating. The issue here is, did he do more or did he sacrifice more for another partner than he does for you? And he's with you. He's not with her. You're together. You have a partnership, a relationship, hopefully trust and love. What he put on his plate in a different time of his life with a different person is been and gone. It's not worth you even giving it another thought. I understand where it's coming from. There's a little bit of jealousy there, and am I not enough? And did he want to do more for her? But it's irrelevant. It's all gone, and you're together now, and it would be such a crying shame for you to waste any more time thinking about something he might have been or might have done in a time gone by and not enjoying your time with each other now. I'm vegetarian, and my partner eats meat. And it's not a problem for me. I know you said it's not a problem for you. You wouldn't get them to change the diet, but I wasn't always a vegetarian. I don't know what the future holds for me with that. I may well start introducing things. I don't know. I just think that we all evolve all the time as people. And he might have thought, you know what? Why did I give up something that I really liked in a relationship in order to, I don't know, prove something? I shouldn't have to prove that I love someone because I'm not eating something that I like to eat. Maybe you make him feel like he doesn't have to do that. Maybe you should say that as a really good sign that you don't make him feel like he has to prove anything. Yeah, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time thinking about it. Just enjoy what you've got.
Another thing I'm learning, vegetarian.
Yeah.
Why?
So about 7 years ago now, I went from being full meat eater to vegan. Just went. And I stayed vegan for about 2.5 years. And it was a combination of, I'd read an article about climate change, and I just thought, what am I doing, or what can I do to help? And in this article, it was like, hey, it could help if you cut out, meat. That would be a really, really good way to help the world, to help the climate, to help the environment. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just do that. And of course, I just always go too far, I think. And I just thought, well, I'll be vegan then, and then I feel like I'm really doing something. And it's really hard to explain because people get very niggly about vegetarian, vegan, and you eating them, I eating that, and did you wear leather shoes? And they really get on my nerves about it. So judgy, like people should just be able to do what they want. But the simple fact was that if somebody cooked me a beautiful vegan meal, I would happily eat it all day, every day. But for me to make a beautiful vegan meal just required a little bit more effort. And when I was on set, especially when I was filming, the caterers will cater for you to a certain extent, but a fully vegan menu, certainly at the time, was not always available. It's probably getting a little bit better now on set, I would say. Certainly vegetarian. So then, yeah, as time went on, I just thought, you know what? I'm really struggling. I think I'm probably going to introduce some dairy again. And once I started putting milk in my tea, then you go, maybe I'll have a bit of Edam. Once you have a bit of Edam, it's a kind of spirals like that. But weirdly, I still haven't got to the point where I would eat meat regularly. if my partner was eating a dish in a restaurant and he was like, "This is amazing," I would taste it if it had meat in it, because it's not. I never stopped eating meat because of the ethics of eating an animal. It was a bigger picture. And now, in all honesty, I don't know where I'm at with it. I have this awful feeling of like helplessness, as if like, am I really doing any good here? Am I really helping the world? Like, what am I thinking? Like, it's not a good place to be mentally, but I do struggle. Have you ever?
I occasionally do like a veggie month.
Uh-huh.
My mum is vegetarian and has been since she was 19.
Right.
My boyfriend is vegetarian, so if I'm in the house or cooking with them,
Yeah.
it's always veggie because I'm not getting
Yeah.
2 pans out and washing that.
Yeah.
No way. But if I'm in the house, it's veggie. So the only time I eat meat is outside of the house or when I'm having a dirty takeaway. But I love animals. I'm a big lover of animals, but I do have that disconnect.
Yeah.
And as you say, it's about taste and that sort of thing. So I would feel like I was missing out. I've tried and I do my bit every so often. So I think, well, I've had a month without it, so I've done something.
So if your mum's been vegetarian since she was 19, what's like your mum's go-to veggie meal?
Ooh, it's always like, it's something like cheesy and pasta, halloumi.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's obsessed with halloumi. Oh, it's a problem in the house. There's so much halloumi all the time. What do you want for take halloumi? Like, do you not get bored of halloumi? And that's one thing I would do, is get bored.
Get bored. I know. It's you can. I'm not the greatest cook at all. I'm very, very average. I can kind of do stuff, but I'm not very inventive, and I'm not. You know how some people are just very like natural and spontaneous. Well, if we have that, it'll probably go with that.
Team up well with the
Yeah,
flavour.
that spice will work. I don't really have that natural ability to know what goes with what. So, yeah, I'd say my eating habits are a little bit boring. That's why I eat out so much, because I love food being cooked for me. I'll try anything, I love it. But when I'm at home, I'm like, should we just have an omelette?
So, no, what's your veggie thing to cook? What's the dish?
It would be like the quickest veggie meal I could cook that I would really enjoy would be like egg fried rice. Because I'm obsessed with rice. When you put an egg in rice, it's the best thing ever. And then chuck some frozen peas in.
Boom.
I mean, I can do it in like 5 minutes flat.
But do you not have anything on it? Just rice?
Like loads of soy sauce or chili sauce or something. I know, honestly, it's really, really dull and boring, but I could eat rice all day, every day. I could eat it I wouldn't complain. I love it so much.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, doddle.
Exactly. They're all like, the rice again. I'm like, ooh, rice again.
Keep the ostrich whatever.
Exactly.
I'm having this.
You can keep your crocodile penis.
I'm having
the rice.